Alright, we got a game, 30 plus 20. I should be rusty as hell. This guy probably is not. Let's see what his deal is. Lots of blitz. He is higher rated than me though. Let's play the Scandi. I have really no expectation of winning against people my own rating because it's been so long since I played Classical. So d4 is coming, obviously. Can I just play c4 here? Usually d4 just follows instead of playing c3. And you have takes, queen takes. But I don't know how this is supposed to work. If I play c4, that seems good for me. Because it prevents d4. This is the first time someone has ever played c3 here. For me. So let's see how this goes. I'm expecting b3, but I might have b5. Oh, yeah, there's that. I didn't even dare to hope that he would play f4. So e6, knight e7. Or should I play bishop f5 first? If bishop f5, that sort of puts somewhat of a stop to this queen. Let's play bishop f4, f5, sorry. Right, let's assume he aims to play knight d4 after this. Knight c6 is a candidate move, e6. Yeah, I want to take en passant here. And then he takes with bishop. Maybe we trade. Or would I play bishop g6 after that? Takes, h takes g6. Does leave my king somewhat vulnerable because castling on the queen side is sort of out of the question. But I could castle by hand and maybe get my rook activated instead. I'm definitely into taking en passant here. And if we trade... bishops, I mean. Maybe en passant bishop d3, e6, and then takes. I would be able to develop my knight. Yeah, let's try this. Although I would end up with the IQP. Queen b6 looks decent. Not right away, of course, but it prevents castling. So that could be interesting. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's play with the IQP. Right. So he has no intention of castling. I should keep that in mind. I should probably keep the queens on the board then. So if I play knight ge7 now, and he plays g4, I could just trade the bishops. I don't have to get thrown into my own king side getting ravaged. Although his pawns are already pretty far forward. Maybe it's kind of risky to castle short. And this is interesting. Knight g6. If f5, then I have either knight takes e5. But what about if knight g6, h4? That looks like it could get cramped. Queen b6. Actually, if queen b6 first, then knight g6 is sort of okay, because if I take here and he takes there, then I can take on b2. I don't really see what to do with this knight for now. Maybe just get the rook into the game, onto the half-open file. But C or D, that is the question. I hate this knight now because it's blocking the bishop, preventing me from castling, but there's also the question, do I want to castle when I have these pawns coming my way? Let's get the rook involved. There are knight b4 ideas here. He can't take because we can take on c1. Well, that's out of the question. I don't know what that's supposed to do. Oh, okay, I get it. I have to protect this pawn. Well, I have the knight still. Sorry about the noise. Maybe I want to just play queen e7 and then a6 after. Just in case he gets rid of this knight somehow. queen here maybe, just to keep it active. Of course he's probably gonna play b4 because his pattern so far has been to use pawn moves just to make me retreat, but a4 would be open, and I think a queen around here would be sort of threatening at this point. So maybe these two moves are in order. I'm always afraid of missing something though. Let's go for it. I want to play this again now. It seems better now than it did earlier. Although if h4, I would probably just have to move it right back. Let's see if he goes for it. Well, that was quick. So if queen c7, b5, I guess I have this sort of maneuver. I kind of like that too, because my knight isn't really doing much right here at this point. Yeah, let's go for that. I need to get this too though, because this pawn would be hanging soon. Oh, he does castle. If knight b8, ba, ba, then my knight is sort of stuck here defending this pawn from the queen. Oh, but maybe if knight b8 takes with knight, then I still have this maneuver. There's also knight b8, b6. Maybe I could just offer a queen trade. I don't know if that's beneficial, but his queen seems a lot more active than mine right now. Yeah, I think we can go for this. Isn't that just a pawn for me? Takes. 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 Check. King h1. Check. Yeah, that would be disastrous. So what's his plan? Is my queen overloaded somehow? I don't see it. I'm almost certain I'm missing something here. Right. How about just queen e4? I have queen here and queen here. Although queen e4 leaves me with a sort of weak pawn, it would be hard to back that up. Although I am about to get castled, maybe I could get both of my rooks involved. A rook on c4 might look nice. I am a pawn up. Maybe I should. I like the idea of a queen trade now. I don't know why, but his queen just seems scarier than mine. I don't know if that's just psychological. His bishop is certainly scarier than mine. I do have a check here. And if he puts his king around here, then I can force the queen trade. But he has king here. Yeah, maybe this is a good sort of in-betweener. Let's do it. Gotta play something at this point. Too much thinking. Yeah, I want to force the queen trade here. But after queen e4, de4, and knight d2. I don't really have the option of getting a rook up here to defend this pawn. Although this pawn would be hanging. So maybe this is alright. Yeah, there's that too. Do I even want to take? I don't think so. Not right away anyway. Although how... I guess it could get kind of dangerous after a while. How about if I castle? And if it takes, I take with a rook. He wouldn't want to trade bishop at this point. Or trade the bishop for a knight, I mean. He's big on trades though. I guess he likes his endgames. Is it time to get the king involved? Because if so, I can allow the trade and take back with the king on f7. I do also like knight d7 at this point, but after he moves the bishop, I might have to play a5 because this, I don't know how beneficial that would be to me. Let's or should I instigate the trade and get his king further back? Wait. Do I not just take the bishop here? Oh no, I hate this. I hate this because converting a one position is my biggest weakness. By far. This is where I make a fool of myself. All right, let's... I want to get the bishop a bit back, maybe defended by a pawn. Oh no! No, no, no! Damn it. Yeah, like I said. Should I go for knight c4 here? See if he notices. What do I have to lose, huh? He's not going to take with anything that checks anyway. Oh shit, he has the same trick. Well, now we're playing hope chess. Yeah, he saw it. Fuck. Oh, yeah. That's an L, possibly. What can I get out of this now? No, that's not an option anymore. With takes b6. It seems to show up on time. I guess there's this whole square thing. Isn't that just a free pawn? God, this is scary. I guess if I go here now, then he goes here to take that. But I think I would be on time to just place my king here and run the pawn. What if I play here so that he can't check? And I can run the pawn immediately. My king would still keep this one tied up. Ooh, I am no good at these endgames, dude. What if I push this pawn? He takes, right? I push again. He comes up. Not here. I should push so that I can walk over and take this, but fuck, He's got this too. So do I play h6 first and send him on a... Oh, wait. This is probably his only option because trading here seems to be in my favor. So if I push... No, sorry, if I play h6, knight f7, and then push. But is he gonna end up in a place where he can defend b8 without me being able to take it? I can't go here because if we trade now, then this pawn is a queen. So I think this is my only option. Or maybe this, so that I can still push the pawn. What if we trade? Right, then it becomes a chase. Which king can get... Yeah, I think he would win that. If here, there, he starts walking, I have to intercept. His king comes down. I take, he takes, and we're here. No. Do I win this? Oh. Fuck. Do I have this right? If I take and he takes, I'm gonna have to get rid of this one, he's gonna have to get rid of this one, and it becomes a chase of who can get to the G file first to back up the pawns. So if I take and he takes, and I push, and he pushes, king c6, king c3, king b6, king c4, king c6, king d4, king d6, king e4, king e6. He does not have king f4. So he's gonna have to go king f3, right? And then king f5. Ooh. It just looks like a win for me, but I have no idea if I'm calculating this right. Let's go for it though. I'm definitely calculating something wrong here. Yeah, the move order is off, but here we're at the point where I take, go, 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 go. What's the opposition if we trade? If I go here, takes, I have opposition, right? Does opposition count on the H file? Oh, does it count on the H file? Well, this is my... Wait. Oh, why haven't I practiced this? Oh, but I have this instead. Oh, but he has king here though. How much of a draw is this? And how badly can I fuck this up? At worst we trade pawns, right? I really want the win though. Oh, this is tricky as shit. What are my options? I mean, I do have king g4. Sorry, he has king g4, no matter what. And I mean, I have to go here now, right? I don't want to step away. If I go here, we trade. I take opposition, but there's the question of, does opposition count on this file when the king is in the corner? I thought I had this whole opposition thing down, but now I'm like really starting to doubt myself. Here. I have... Maybe I don't... Maybe I go back? Because if I go here and he pushes, I can go back, because if he takes and I take, I have opposition. Right? But I guess the big question is, if I go king g6 and he goes king g4, then what do I do? I guess we're about to find out. because I don't have all the time in the world, right? He pushes the king, so I can go king out to either side. I mean, those are my only options here. And it feels like it makes sense to keep it closer to where his pawn is, so that I don't get shut out in any future case. This feels very drawish though. Yeah, that's the thing, because now if I take and he takes, I have opposition, right? But again, does opposition count when we're in the corner like this? Do I just follow the regular rules of opposition here? I mean, I don't have anything better to go on. So we just keep opposition. I feel like this doesn't really count. This feels dead drawish. Well, let's keep going. Because he's gonna get into this corner, right? Yeah, this is a dead draw, isn't it? So which side? I guess if I wanted to keep some semblance of an opposition, I would have to go this way, but no, because if I go here, he goes there, 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 and that's a dead draw, right? That has to be a dead draw. Fuck it. It's a draw. And I can't do anything else. Alright, then we go away. I'm very insecure about what this opening is. because I'm pretty sure that neither of us took full advantage of this. I mean, just feels like we both had to make some mistakes to end up in this position. I'm a little bit annoyed that I lost to someone who is so predictable, in the sense that, you know, oh, I can threaten a piece with my pawn, and then he does, only for that reason. Like this. It seemed to be like a recurring theme. But I feel like I was sort of on top from here. Although I was worried about after this, if maybe he didn't have some chances to... If I had moved my queen somewhere and he had taken this knight, he would have 2 takes on a6. But because I played bishop c5 and he put his king on the light square, I could force the queen trade, meaning that there was no double attack on a6. So I'm curious to see what the engine thinks about that. He's very trade happy too. And I'm not sure that all of his trades were sound, which makes it all the more annoying to have this result. And he straight up dropped a piece, and then I did the same goddamn thing because I didn't see g5. This game was actually in the bag from here, right? I mean, it's not like I was gonna... If I hadn't blundered this, if I just moved the king instead, I would have been on top, right? If I'd played like king e6 instead. God damn, how could I miss this? I'm pretty sure that's what cost me the win. And then I'm unsure about whether I had a win after that. If either of us had a win after that, actually. This, I think, was a mistake. Because obviously he was thinking that if I took, he could get to pushing. But maybe he didn't see that if I took there, I could just go through his knight. And this was another crux where I correctly calculated that my king would get to the g file first, but I miscalculated the result of the game from here. I spent a lot of time on this move. But I'm sort of proud that I managed to calculate all the way up until the kings got to the g file. And I thought, well, I have 2 pawns, right? But Opposition failed me on the G file. I need to review my endgames. I wonder if there was a win here somewhere. Like, if the game is still winnable for black. Maybe I misplayed this? No, I mean, what else could I have done? King f6? Would have ended up the same way. If takes. Push. Get in front. Get behind. It would have been the same thing. Wait. Did I mess up opposition? It's his turn now, so I have opposition. My turn. I have opposition. I have opposition. Wait. If I had a win up to this point and I dropped opposition here, I'm gonna be somewhat upset. But I think the idea is that because we're on the G file, if he stays on the H file and G file, I can never push him far enough away. Oh, please don't tell me I completely messed up that endgame. I mean, I probably messed it up at some point, but if I messed it up there, that would be upsetting. It looks like it was a dead draw all the way. Wow. Can't wait for the sawmill pattern. Wow, really? I was so sure. Yeah, over here, I was still sure that I had a win. Because I thought in this position, right? Oh, what did I play here? No. No. Yeah, that was probably the bishop thing, right? No? No. Could I hang on to that pawn? No. Oh, you can't be serious. Alright, don't show me if... No, that can't be it. Oh, it looks like he had a win too, but... Wait. How could I have... How could I have saved this with King D6? Because he's still gonna take my pawn, right? Is this a Zugzwang? No, it's not, right? No, it's not Zugzwang. What's going on? I don't see what black does to win after this. Do I even want to see the... What? And if he goes there, I go here. How is this a win for black? It's Zugzwang. It is Zugzwang. Oh no. He can't move the pawn because I would just pass or take and pass. And he can't move the king anywhere without me taking his pawn and defending my own. Oh. Yeah, there's my bishop f6 move. That was a clear loss. But then he bungled it after that. By taking advantage of it? He should have done the fork immediately. Wait, does that mean that I had a way to keep the advantage after this? I was draw. Oh, shit. Yeah, that one we identified as a mistake. Damn, he made 6 blunders. I made 3, and I still didn't win. Guess it's the last blunder that counts, huh? Oof, that's so annoying. I had to win from here, though. Because apparently that king move was a mistake. He should have played this. I would have gone down. He would have tried to get out in front. Check, king. Yeah. And it's unclear from here. Black has an advantage, but why wouldn't I go here? Oh yeah, he does. Well, he's gonna have to spend some moves to get to this pawn now. But why wouldn't I play king to b5 instead of c6? Guess that's not too bad. He has some maneuvering to do to get to that pawn. I guess that's what black's advantage is here. This knight is, yeah, okay. We see what black's advantage is. This knight can never really get to that pawn. It would have to go from here instead. Which it could do, but... yeah, now from here. Well, do we still have knight here? Right. We need the knight to push the king away from the pawn, but we also need the knight to protect this square. What about this square? Oh well. That was a reasonable result, but it shouldn't have. It should have been more unreasonable. Should have been an unreasonable result. Thanks for watching.